Alright, hello, it's 26th of May, which is a Thursday, I found out, and, whoa! Let's see if I can get this thing sorted out here. It's my new big camera on my stick pick, and I'm freaked out that I'm going to lose it. Anyways, it's 20 after 12. Thought I would do a little video as I'm strolling down the trail here. Hopefully I don't drop this camera. So, yeah, pretty easy morning so far. Did a few miles, and then around 10:30 stopped at this creek, which is right here. Kind of quite beautiful. But a ways down, it was really wide, and there was a bridge going over top of it. So I went down and took off my socks and shoes, put my feet in there, and rinsed out my socks. Had a snacky, chugged some water. Yeah, so it was all pretty good. Got about seven more miles to these hot springs that we're going to, and gonna probably spend the rest of the day there, soaking the hot springs. They're just natural pools that are part of this creek here, and people over the years have built rocks into like 3 different pools, and all 3 different pools are different temperatures. So yeah, I think I'll spend the rest of the afternoon there hanging out, and set up camp there, and I'm doing much faster than I thought I would. So I can afford to take a half day and loaf around there and do nothing, because if you don't enjoy this, then what's the point, really? Let's see. Other than that, not much. 2 days out of Big Bear City now. That's pretty cool. Just switch hands here. I'm scared this camera's gonna fall. So yeah, 2 days out of Big Bear. That was a neat little place. They looked after us really good. I think I'm gonna start zeroing on the trail the day before I go into town, because then you actually rest. Because all you have to do is set up camp and sit, read, sleep, rest your feet. When you're in town, you kind of get sucked into a vortex of other people. Hey, let's go here, let's go to this, let's go to that. And you don't end up really resting. So I might try that before I get to Wrightwood. I'm really unhappy with this Ula pack. My gossamer gear I had to send home because some stitching ripped on it, on the shoulder strap, and I was worried that I have a catastrophic failure, which is not good out here. So this was the Ula circuit that I originally purchased for this trip. I don't know why so many people wear these packs. This thing fits and feels like a brick, and I've got like maybe 30 pounds in it, and it's awful, absolutely awful. So it'll be being sold as soon as I get my new pack in Wrightwood, which Shannon sent me. Thank you, sweetheart, you're amazing. Without you, this would not be possible. She got me a new gossamer gear G4 pack while my other one's getting fixed, so that'll tide me over. Last night we camped at this flats where in the previous video I showed you, it was absolutely amazing. And it was a good thing because my feet were done by then. I did it was 18 miles, all told. Met some really nice people there. A fellow named Little Buddha, he's about a 35-year-old guy. He was a lot of fun to talk to, and he's on the trail, sort of in our quasi group here. And met back up with Farmer John again. He's alumni from the Fuller Storm night, where we spent a day and a half up there in a raging storm. That was not a lot of fun, I can assure you. It was really cold and wet. And of course, Smartass is up ahead of me somewhere. We sort of loosely traveling together. Yeah, so it was a nice little rest there, and try out the new jet boil. Thanks again, Shannon. And the MSR Hubba. Thanks again, Shannon. There's a theme here. Yeah, so had a good night's sleep last night, and made dinner with my jet boil. Can't believe how fast the thing boils water, man. It's ridiculous. I had dinner ready to go in like 3.5 minutes, and that was with a cup of coffee and with my little bottle of Bailey's. So yeah, what else? Not a lot. Picking up speed here. I'm gonna start, miles will start getting into the 20s now. I'm getting stronger. I've changed my diet out completely. It's helped tremendously. I bought some Italian dried salami and some string cheese and tortillas, which make delicious sandwiches at lunchtime. if you make them beforehand and leave them on top of your pack, the sun will melt the cheese just nicely, so it's a ooey gooey mess. Scrumptious. What else? Just more tuna fortified dinners, things like that. Breakfast this morning was unbelievable. I dreamed up this one. Someone's probably already done it, but I personally thought about this one when I took my Nero on the trail at Whitewater Creek Canyon, the canyon that kicked my ass. So basically it was a cup of raisin bran, one package of Carnation Instant French vanilla drink, and 2 scoops of powdered milk, and then a cup of water. Oh my God, was it ever good. It was, I mean, French vanilla, anyways, totally filling. Whole bunch of energy. It's like 600 calories or something for this stupid thing, which is way better than the oatmeal I was eating. So, yeah, so the diet's been improved. I'm immediately feeling the results. Lots more energy. I've been holding this damn camera up, which is heavy on the end of this long pole. Check this out. This is what I've pretty much been walking through all day with that river down there. So anyways, the food has improved. So naturally morale and everything else has improved as well. I've just passed the 300-mile mark, which doesn't sound like much to when you're driving a car, but when you're packing everything on your back and you're walking on a trail like what you see behind you, 300 miles is a long freaking way. There's really not much else going on. I guess I got a couple more hours walking here and I loaf in some hot springs. I'm gonna probably do another 20-miler tomorrow. 20-25. Basically what I do now is I wake up around 5, on the trail at 6. I walk slower than everybody else, but I walk longer. So I take breaks during the day. Take a little, about an hour, hour and a half for lunch, or depending on how hot it is, it might take longer than walk in the dark. But I try to walk to about 7 o'clock, which is just enough time to get everything set up and have something to eat, and crawl into bed and wake up in the morning and do it again. It seems to, 20-mile days seem to be pretty easy to do that way. You just take your time doing them as opposed to the young kids who, you know, hammer through it. Oh, check this out. That's awesome. The rough day at the office. Anyways, I gotta make some time here, so thanks for watching.